Alright, we're beginning. Alright, it's time. Gosh.
Hey, you. You're finally awake.
Looks like we're finally awake, ladies and gentlemen. It is the next time in the video for the next part of the Dawnhaven housing. And we begin in a cart. And the house we're waiting for is just down here. As we go on our journey, the next person that we are doing the house inspection on is one known as Sabretoothed. Or Sabretoothed. Or just Saber. And so, we will follow Kurt until we get to their house of number 3. Although Kurt seems to fucking want to stop, so screw that, we're just going. Alright, we are coming over to Sabertooth, and as always, we will start at the mailbox, which, thankfully, is facing the right way for the entrance, and that's what we like to see. Perfect, perfect. We come in, and we do see some stones leading up to the thing, and some going off the path. I believe the stones could be utilised better if they were adjusted slightly, maybe to take us to a more seamless type of thing to let us go to this area. However, it is very interesting. We do start off with 2 nice little palm trees, which is always exciting, and a little apple tree off the side, which makes it seem like a nice little area. And we finally see Kirk coming over here, taking his sweet ass time. So as you see, going down onto here, we come to this nice little patio area, which looks very fun, very fantastic. And as always, we have tables, we have food on tables, and we have seats. All the things necessary to make it seem quite interesting. I do like this little area up here, placing down some things. I do believe over this side, maybe a little extra something could be put on there to make it seem a little bit more spacious and well, not spacious, but filled up, I should say. And that's pretty good. Having the cart out here with a bread sale is pretty interesting. I do like it. And we do have a wild boar. Alright, now down here, we do see a little fence over here. It's a good placement. And we come over here to see some more plants and a nice little thing. And we have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have the beautiful, fantastic, Dawnhaven approved plushie toy at the front of the house, and that's what we like to see every time that we come here into one of these videos. The Dawnhaven approved plushie toy is right here, right out in front, and we can see it, and it's fantastic. And then we also see a little fountain around here, Not perfectly blended in, but it is good enough for a little thing. We can see little water splashing about, and it's great. Having a little extra flower in here and a little extra grass up here to give it a more character is quite good. And now we've got a sleeping boar over here. This is known as the Boarlands. Now, not sure what this little piece of wood here is. It's a little fun little area you can maybe sit on and look at the little sheep just zooming out over there. But we do have a little tent over here. Now, I believe this tent could use something inside it to improve the outside area a little bit by making it seem like it's got, you know, a little bit more character, a little bit more excitement in there. But maybe it's still under construction. That's what this little wood part here is to indicate, but who knows. However, it is a nice, beautiful outside area, and I do like this little Duvalaki here. Makes it seem very interesting and quite nice. And all in all, a nice, quaint little outside area. Now let's head inside. Once we come inside, we do see the standard entrance. We do have the placemat, or I should say doormat, out here, and it's very cute to see it there. And we come in, and we do see the entrances with some vines and whatnot around, and that is very good. And we will go left first, and we will check out this little bar area under the stairs. It is a very good place to be having this bar area, and putting some stairs, putting it under the stairs and having some seats and tables is very good. I would like to see some things on the tables, maybe to indicate laziness of staff cleaning it up. However, it is a very well designed and well looking little bar area here. Perhaps we could use a little bit extra thing here. It is looking a little bit bare, but it is very good. And we do have beautiful Zalafite over here, and it's great to see her. We do have this, it seems like a good start to creating this house, having some items on here. Perhaps some things could be put in here to maybe give it a bit more fullness and to see a little bit more extra things in here. However, it is a very interesting looking place. We're not going to go upstairs yet, we'll instead finish exploring the ground floor. Now in here we do have a little quiet sitting room that we can sit in and have a little bit of tea. It is a little bit bare with the extra things. We do have some books coming through the wall, which actually is an effect I do like. I do like seeing the little books float in and out of the wall. It does seem quite interesting. And we do have a little shelf here, which could use a little adornment. However, it is a very interesting and fun room. I do like the vines indicating the entrance into this area, and they are placed interestingly. This little box here is a little bit of fun, a little bit way to break out the room, but I feel like it could use a little bit more. But it is quite interesting. In here, we seem to have some sort of little forest room, and it is quite interesting in here. Seems like a good place to have a little cat nap. And we've got a nice little window there to glow it out, and this beautiful owl, and a little bush of berries. As you can see, beautiful graphics, no issues at all with the World of Warcraft. Alright. Now we are heading upstairs, and let's see what we have up here. Alright. I feel like maybe a little exciting thing, a little something on maybe one of these little areas up here could help give it a little thing, or maybe some artwork on the walls. But this is a very interesting place. We do have one empty bookshelf and a bed here, which is interesting. I feel like maybe some books or some other items could be put in there to give it a little bit more character. And then as we go over here, we do see an empty room. Some sort of future planning to be done. However, it is only a little bit that is happening in this area, and that is okay because we have the aspects that are required for a Dawnhaven house. We have A, you are able to enter the area. B, it has the Dawnhaven approved plushie toy. And C, you don't get kicked out from the external of the area. And there has been some effort to put in, and so I approve this house. So thank you, Saber, for your housing work. Fantastic. Beautiful.